Hello beautiful crafty people, how are you all? It's Michelle here and welcome to my makery. First off, I want to apologise for not being around for a while. Things just happen, you know, and I kind of lost my crojo a bit and I'm sorry. I have been paper crafting also, so I don't have a lot of crochet to show you today. I have a couple of finished objects, nothing currently that I'm working on, and a couple of paper crafting things I'd like to share if anyone's interested. So we'll start off with, I did make a hat. I made the first of Crystal's Hat Not Hate hats. Somehow screwed it up, got the stitch count off and it turned out tiny. Started the second one, didn't like the yarn I was using, didn't like the way it was working up, pulled that out and just kind of didn't carry on from there, so I only got one done. That was pretty useless of me, wasn't it? Never mind. Now finished objects. I finally, after watching Rose at Rose Likes Crochet, finally decided to finish my Virus Meets Granny shawl, because she just pumps them out whoop, 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 like that, and they're beautiful. So I did my stitch count. Me and concentrating at the moment are not two things that go together very well, so I my stitch count got off somewhere, and that's why this ended up in the naughty corner for so long. But I pulled it out and carried on with it, but you can see that there is a bit of a problem, but never mind, I'll just have to give it to someone who loves me enough that they don't care. So here it is. It's quite a biggie. I used 2 full cakes of Lion Brand Mandala in the colour, let's see, well, not quite 2 full cakes because I have this much left in the colour Sphinx. Yeah. So it's really wide. Like, I don't know how, it's wider than it is long. It's yeah, as I said, stitch count, my increases have obviously gone into the wrong place somewhere, and as you can see as we go further down here, there's a bit of ruffling, see, at the tip, where I've obviously added extra stitches and never mind. So that's project number 1, that's finished. I mean, if I wanted to be particular about it, I could rip it out and try and fix it, but I can't be bothered, to be honest. As soon as I noticed I'd made the mistake, I lost interest in the project. But I think I might try and make another one out of I've got this yarn here. I was going to make just a granny shawl out of it because that doesn't take any concentrating at the moment. And as I said, I've had a lot going on and my brain's just whoop whoop. And this is just the Value Ball Sweet Roll from Spotlight that I bought on clearance last year, I think, for $3.50 each. And they are 224 meters, 100% acrylic, 140 grams. So maybe I'll try making one out of that. I have 3 balls of that, so that should be plenty. Right, project number 2, that's finished. All my projects are shawls, by the way. So, yeah. This is my granny shawl, which is beautiful and bright. And also big. And also doesn't have the ends woven in, because if you know me, it's considered finished as soon as I do the last stitch. I do need to weave the ends in though, and I will eventually. But yeah, so this is it, and this was made with 3 balls of Unity. Where is it? It doesn't say what colour. 3 balls of Unity cakes from the warehouse. But I do like it. It is very bright and it is warm. It's 100% acrylic also. I prefer to make things out of acrylic yarn because then it can just be bunged in the washer. Who's got time to hand wash things really, unless it's a really fancy piece? And then my third finished object is my shawl. We fudge it mail object. Now, the way I looked at the project was that it was a do whatever with whatever. And so I used scraps, like Debbie did in her original one. Although she used bulky, I just used 2 threads of DK yarn, 2 strands of DK yarn held together. I'm trying to find the top. And I just went for it and did whatever. Now, you probably can't see, is this the front or the back? You probably can't see any pattern that I used. I'll try, hang on, well, if we turn this light on here, does that make a difference to trying to show you? Yes, it does, look at that. Hang on, we'll try to turn this one on too. So, oopsie, I did make up a pattern. I did repeat it a couple of times, and then I got kind of sick of that, and so I just did whatever. And I even did I did a row of puff stitches right before I did the edge, and it's this bright, well, now it's not working, bright here. Did a row of puff stitches because I do not like puff stitches. We don't get on. I don't do them very well, which is why I have never done the Erigenia shawl, which I really want to because it looks really, really pretty. But in my current state of mind, with my not being able to concentrate, it's probably not a good idea to do a project that looks quite difficult or has puff stitches. Don't like puff stitches. So this is my shawl, we fudge it shawl, and I love it. It's big. Once again, my projects are all big. Ugh. See, it's humongous. It's like a big woolly hug. And it's very bright and colourful. So, yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or give it away. I don't think I'll sell it because I don't think anyone would want to buy it, to be honest. But I love it. So, sorry about the flickering on and off with the light. I just cannot get my lighting right. I'm just going to turn this off because it's shining in my eyeballs. So that's my finished objects in the crochet department. I'm still awaiting on my Ice Yarns order, which was made, what, 4 or 5 weeks ago now. And as I said, a month ago, roundabout. And as I said, I did choose the cheap shipping, which was the slowest option. Now, just a question to everybody. I know lots of people buy Ice Yarns. I tried to get on their website again the other day and couldn't get onto Ice Yarns. Could only get onto Yarn Paradise or something like that, which sells, it's exactly the same as the Ice Yarns website, but it was called Yarn Paradise. And they don't offer the cheap shipping. So, looking at that, it's not really feasible for me to buy Ice Yarns because it makes the balls 3 times the price, basically, once you add the shipping on. So a ball that I would pay $5 for would end up costing me $15. And I'm like, I can buy very similar yarn here for that. Whereas I couldn't buy similar yarn here for the $10, which it would have cost me before. Basically, you doubled the cost per ball, and it equaled what shipping was, roundabout. But paying triple doesn't, no. I don't mind waiting 6 weeks for it to turn up if I'm only paying double. But it turning up in a week and paying triple, I can't really justify it. Especially if you're getting the really cheap yarn. Okay, that's like $1 a ball. You're still going to be paying like $5 a ball more for shipping. So like it's going to cost you $10 to ship the $1 ball of yarn, which is ridiculous. So anyway, I was just wondering if anyone else was having trouble getting to the Ice Yarns website, or if they've just changed to Yarn Paradise, what the story is there. Anyway, moving along. If anybody's interested in paper crafting, I have made my very first album. It's my very first, so please be kind if you're going to say anything about it. Oh, light needs to go back on, doesn't it? Silly blinking thing. Okay. So this is... Ooh, no, light doesn't... My album. Seriously? And I made this dingly dangly thing on the side with beads and tassel, which is very pretty. Put an eyelet in, but it's a wedding album I've made for a work colleague. There's pretty sparkly ties there. I'm getting really annoyed with the lighting. Are you getting really annoyed? I'm so sorry. So sorry. Anyway, it ties up here. And then, I mean, you've all probably seen albums before. Maybe I'll do a separate flip through where I'm looking down on it, and it probably will be easier. But it's just, yeah, in different pages. Get open. And I haven't overly decorated it because I want her to be able to personalise it, you know, as much as she wants. And there's an envelope I made in the back there to keep little doodads in or whatever. So that's that I made. And that's my very first attempt at an album like that. So I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I hope she likes it. Okay. Oh, I just remembered I made some more scrunchies. I've got another one down here. So there was some more crochet I did. This one's really pretty. It's got sequins in the yarn. You probably can't see in my silly lighting. See? Silly lighting. But yeah, made them. They're for my niece for her birthday because she likes scrunchies. And I also made her a little brag book, which she likes llamas. Last year it was unicorns. This year she likes llamas. So that seems to be a good angle for the lighting to not go crazy pants. And it's just for her to put, it's just a little brag book. No, it's gone crazy. To put some pictures in of her and her friends or her and her family with llamas, and there was a zebra there, some rainbow and some sparkle. You know, just really girly. She's going to be 12, so yeah, I hope she likes it. It's the first time I've made one of these as well, but I'm really enjoying paper crafting. Before, I've just made cards really, and like gift boxes and bags and that sort of thing. But I'm really enjoying the albums. I might start another one since my Crojo's not working very well. I did buy some stuff. I went to Spotlight with my mum a couple of weeks ago, and because the store was open again, but there was a big long line outside, and yeah, you know, people had masks on and everything, and you had to stay a certain distance away from people. Some people weren't though. Some people, I was looking in a trolley full of melons, and I'm in the trolley, and then this woman comes over right next to me, and she's in there leaning in front of me. I'm like, hey, social distancing, man. But most people were good. Like, they'd see you coming, they'd stop and step back and let you go past, and then, you know, most people were courteous. Just the odd ones that weren't. And I bought some fabric, and I did buy some mill ends. Let's see if I can find, there mate, right, here's the fabric. Only 2 bits. This one I thought was cute, and it was on clearance. I can't remember how much for. I think $10 a meter, which is not cheap, but it's cheaper than normal. And it's just black, and it has like sewing words on it. It says patchwork, grain, stitch, quilt, spool, batting, block, all that sort of thing. Notions. It says notions, that sort of thing. So I got a meter of that. I think I'm going to make myself a project bag or something, because I do, excuse me, do need some. Most of mine are just reusable shopping bags. And then I bought these bunnies. Aren't they cute? Pink with gold bunnies. Isn't that adorable? So I'll probably make myself a project bag out of that as well. Or 2 or 3, depending how much I get. So anyway, I bought that fabric, and then I bought, and I've buried it somewhere so I can't show you, 3 bags of mill ends, which at Spotlight are $12, which may seem a lot of money to some people from like America and stuff, but over here that's quite good for the amount of yarn that you get in them. And I think I've discovered that a lot of the yarn in the mill ends we don't get on our shelves, like, and from looking at yarn for sale and different websites and stuff, it seems to be Premier yarn a lot of the time. I think like the ones I bought recently look to be the Premier, kind of like this, but speckly. I got 2 the same and similar tones to this, like a brownie creamy one. And then I bought a bulky red kind of heathered, no, not heathered, tweedy, like a bulky tweedy one. And for $12 for the amount of yarn that you get in them, like the bag had 3 balls this size in each bag, so I bought 3 for $12. That's really good. It is really good. Maybe I'll try and find them and show them to you next time. I forgot that I'd bought those. And I think that's all I bought. Oh, and I also bought this, which is a little magnet-y thing that goes on your sewing machine, and it keeps your edge straight, because I'm a good one for going, I go away with the fairies and go crooked and wonky. So this magnets to your sewing machine, and so your fabric just goes along there. So that was brilliant, I thought. I haven't used it yet because my sewing machine's buried in a pile of, my craft room is a mess. It is. Because I was doing the albums and the scrapbook, brag book, sorry, I was like randomly looking for things in my stash and pulling things out and not putting stuff away. And so now I've got to put everything away. But also I've decided to reorganize and a little bit. And I don't know if anyone else does this, but when you clean up, generally things get tidier, right? Yeah, that doesn't work for me. I start cleaning up and it's just like everything explodes and I end up with crap everywhere. And then I get bored and I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm trying to force myself to clean up the great big mess I've made. We'll see how that goes. And then I'm realizing that I'm kind of outgrowing my storage and I need to find some more storage options or get rid of some stuff. I'm not big on getting rid of stuff. My cousin thinks she's going to see me on one of those hoarders programs one day. But I'm not that bad. Yet. Not yet. Anyway, my beautiful, lovely people that I have missed so much. I don't think I have anything else to share. I'd really like to see some thumbs ups on my videos if you enjoy the content. I know it's been a bit sparing lately, you know, there hasn't been that much of it. I'm going to try and record more often, but as I've said, life just gets in the way sometimes. I've had some personal issues with a couple of my children, some medical issues coming up, and just things falling apart that need fixing, and you know, the energy to do it and the energy to craft and the energy to record videos, and then my internet went down for 3 days, and can you imagine 3 teenagers in a house with no internet? It's diabolical. I wanted to run away, but it's back up now, so I hopefully will get this posted today, and I'll put my email address in the description box if anyone wants to send me an email. I'd love to have a chat. Share my videos with your friends if you think they're going to like them. Give them a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, please. I'm getting close to 200 subscribers and would love to have a giveaway if I get there. Slowly it's going, but I really enjoy this whole process. So anyway, take care, my lovelies, and be kind to yourselves and to everybody else. Bye bye.